What's up, team? How are we doing? I kind of feel like I'm dropping some frames here. I got a lot going on. I'm trying some new stuff today. It is, what is it? It's Wednesday already. All right. I kind of see, I don't know. I feel like I'm dropping frames, but we'll get through it. We're just playing daily, so it's not like we're playing a game here. Let's see what went on since a Monday. I can only tell you about what the Mets have done. I can tell you the Mariners have traded Julio Rodriguez for cash. How weird would it be to be like definitely not the best player on the team, but you're like the marketing star of the Mariners, I guess. I guess maybe Cal Raleigh is now, but Julio Rodriguez is like was, and then they have another player named Julio Rodriguez on the team who's a catcher, and they just trade him away. Not important because it's the Mariners, and I don't care about the Mariners. Let us do this, though. We have got to get into our dailies. Let's go ahead and start, shall we? With starting 9, like we always do. There we go. Stream Deck's a little slow today. So we started off well. 3-0. First couple of games. I think we got them all pretty easily. Just I think we struggled on one of them, but I think we got them all pretty easily. So let's keep it going and see what damage we can do. Let's go with the catchers first. All right. So we've got Manny Sanguillen and Ferguson. I don't know who Ferguson is. Manny Sanguillen, though. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. It's just not enjoying itself. And I apologize if you are watching on YouTube. Let's see. Manny Sanguillen, to me, I think is a pirate. Until I know differently, let's try that. There we go. Boom. 1975, Dave Parker drives in 6 runs against Dodgers in breakout season by John Fredland. So obviously, I'm guessing these have, well, not obviously. I'm wondering if the, since I don't remember the first 3, I'm wondering if this is Hall of Fame stuff. That's our mystery theme for this week. Let's see, 1975, 11-3. This is going to be a 3-hour and 7-minute game. 234. They scored 14 runs, had 23 hits, and it was a 2-hour and 34-minute game. Start time 8:05. Now, was it delayed or was that the scheduled start time? In front on a Friday night in front of 16,000. I'm guessing it rained or something. Let's see here for the Dodgers. We would have gotten Steve Garvey, Davey Lopes, the Penguin. You know, we got it. We're not worried. Let's see. We got Sanguillen. We got Sarge. We got the Grave Digger. Doc Ellis would have definitely led me, and that would have been our next pick. Would have definitely led me to the Bucks as well. Did Dave Parker? Oh, he almost hit for the cycle. Double, triple, home run. Almost hit for the cycle. I was watching last night I've been watching a bunch of old games looking for some things for content. I was watching a game from, I think it was 86. Let's see, I can tell you exactly because I grabbed it. Mets Reds game. Or who was it? And that's a different. It was something Reds. It's where Eric Davis. No, it must have been Reds Mets because Eric Davis and Ray Knight got into a fight at third base. But Dave Parker was on the Reds at that point, and Parker is just taking people and kind of like Bo Jackson in the fight with Robin Ventura and Nolan Ryan, just pulling people off. Fredlin is one of the committee chairs for Saber Games. Well, there you go. Well, he did this one. I like this down here. And we're a perfect 4-0 so far. Let's go with another one here. All right. Can't do catcher, so let's do pitchers first. We've got Chief Bender. And this is from Brendan Fraser's character, Encino Man. That's who it is. Link. Solved. All right. Chief Bender is a Philadelphia Athletic. Now, is this going to be an American Association Chief Bender? Or we're just going to go with the A's overall. And if it's wrong, we might have to go with the There we go. There's a second walk-off in a row. Chuck Bender tosses first no-hitter in Shibe Park history, 1910 by Gregory H. Wolfe. All right, 1910, no-hitter. These 4 errors, don't even worry about them. This was a $149. That's how quick this game was played. 1-4. Oh, so close. I overestimated 136. I feel like I got cheated if I paid to go to a baseball game and it was an hour and a half long. Not many people felt cheated this day because there were only 3,000 there on a Thursday against the Naps. Let's see. So Cleveland, we would have gotten had we needed them because we would have chosen second base at some point. Terry Turner, I'm not familiar with. Ted Easterly, that name is familiar to me, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. Doesn't matter, though, because we needed the Athletics. Topsy Hartzell, I know the name, would not have put 2 and 2 together. Eddie Collins. Everyone hated Eddie Collins, I think. Wasn't he the one? Yeah, everyone hated Eddie Collins. He was on the Black Sox, though, wasn't he? Yeah. He was on the Black Sox, and nobody ever questioned whether he was in on the fix or not because no one wanted to talk to him. Everyone hated him. Home Run Baker, that would have been... I probably wouldn't have chosen third base. But Chief Bender was the giveaway there. All right. We're 2-0. Yeah, 2-0. I don't see... I'm trying to think of what the theme is here. But yeah, I don't know what the theme is here. All right. Last game for today of starting 9. See if we can go 3-0 with 3 walk-offs. Unheard of. All right, let's go catcher again. All right, we've got Javi Lopez and Jason Varitek. So, I might have been at this game. I might have been sitting right behind home plate because we got Javi at the home team here. Now, this is my conundrum here because Tech only played in the American League. I think he might have played a couple of games with the Mariners before they traded him, and then he was with the Red Sox the entire time. Javi obviously is in Atlanta, but he did play for, I believe, the Orioles after his time in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta never played the Red Sox in the playoffs in the World Series. I mean, that would have been the only thing. Well, no, this must have been interleague then. Unless this is a Orioles. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Andrew Harner. The Bender game, not really. I just got it right off the bat just because. We're going to do the Andrew Harner thing here. I know both of these teams, so I'm going to just go with the home team. I'm going to go with Atlanta first. And then we know that it's the Reds, unless this is an all-star game. That's the only other thing that this could be. Okay. Well, let's see then. Let's go with the pitchers. Schilling and Dubois. All right, so this is the Red Sox. So this must be the Orioles. Now, which team do we need? I'm going to go with Boston because it doesn't matter here. We're going to get this. But I'm going to go with Boston because I'm pretty sure Javi played for only the Orioles, but I know that both of these guys were on the Red Sox. There we go. Red Sox win their first game of a championship season, April 6th, 2004. It was Baltimore for Javi. Bill Nolan does a lot of these. Let's see, a 3:05 local opening day. Oh, I didn't guess time. I would have guessed over 3 hours. It's opening day. For the Red Sox, boy, pretty much anyone here. I guess Pokey Reese, I also think of as a red. Mark Bellhorn, I think of as an A. But everyone else here just reeks of a Red Sox. For the O's, Brian Roberts would have been a giveaway. Melvin Mora, Miggy, Rafi. I mean, Javi told me who it was. Let's see, was that the only other team he played for? Boston. Oh, in 2006, he also played for Boston. Okay. Only 18 games and did not do well. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? 3-0. We're 6-0. We are going to run it this week. Our names down here, we're going to run it. Damon has a bunch of teams. Yeah, but I mean, when you think of Johnny Damon, you think of, at least I think of, because it's the what were they, the Jerks or whoever they were? I mean, Johnny Damon first with Kansas City, then was it Oakland after that, then Boston, then New York, then Cleveland, I think. Let's take a look at his teams. But I would have thought Boston first. New York, Oakland, Tampa Bay, and Detroit were the other teams. I do not remember those two teams. I somehow remembered Cleveland, but Kansas City, Oakland, Boston, New York. Look at that. I know my Johnny Damon. I know those drunk idiots. That's what they were called. The idiots, not the jerks. It took me saying what I think about Johnny Damon to remember their nickname. And two-time guest on Below Deck on Bravo. There you go. And multiple-time DUI. He and Tony La Russa should really get together and just, get a Lyft or a Uber or something. All right. So off to a good start. 6-0 this week. We were 8-1 last week, so we're 14-1 over our last 15 games. Just saying, that's pretty good. Thank you again for putting our name down here. I skied about it. Appreciate that very much. The idiots, yep, there. All right, yeah. So Friday we'll wrap this up. See if we can get a perfect week. big, exciting stuff. Perfect week. All right, let's do our daily walk-off. We'll see how this goes with the A's. We've got 2000s singles, 2010s RBI, 2021 hits, and Born in New York. I have no idea who was born in New York. Matt Chapman was born in California. That I know. We're going to just put him there and Sean Murphy. We'll just put all of Jed Lowry might be there too. We'll see. Jed Lowry's probably actually here. Mark Kotze's probably over here. I feel like Cocovelli might have been born in New York. That's what I'm feeling. Sean Nolan and Kevin Smith, I believe, are pitchers. So I think they will go there. Let's just send it and see what we get. Okay. So Coco is got to go over here somewhere. Oh, but we're off somewhere here too. All right, I am going to say, I don't know where Oli or Murph were born. Ioannis, definitely not born in New York. JD, I don't think was born in New York. I think Coco's going to go here, and Lowry is going to go... I feel like Olsen was born in Georgia. I'm going to go there. There we go. Boy, I had to scrape the memories of my brain to remember where Matt Olson was born, but I think Matt Olson was born in Georgia. Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Matt Olson, Lilburn, Georgia. Born in Atlanta. First round draft pick. There's something to file away when we get those stupid first round categories in the grid. And speaking of the grid, let's go there. All right, we're going to play a different grid game today. I came up with some different categories. Grievous, don't lick the wall, please. The wall does not need to be licked. Thank you. So we came up with some. We go for number ones. We break it down by decades, 80s, 90s, so on and so forth. All one team. Let's do a tic-tac-toe. So this is what we ended up with last game. Tic-tac-toe. So what we're going to try and do is get a tic-tac-toe of guys wearing the same hats. So, like, if you pick Ricky Henderson for, we don't have a Ricky square, but let's say that this was a Ricky square here. If I put him there, he's going to be wearing an A's hat. So I would need A's, in a 3 in a row. So it's not what team we're using them for. It's what hat they're wearing, which makes it a lot harder. So let's see here and see what we got. So we got the Blue Jays, we got the Twins, and a sub-3 ERA. We've got Atlanta, the Bucks, and the Orioles. All right. We got no Ricky Henderson square. We've got no Don Mattingly square down here. This is what we're going to do right here. We're going to go with my buddy, Mark Hendrickson. Bam, 0.2. He's always a low one because I'm probably the only one that remembers him. Only played for 10 years in the bigs and like 8 years in the NBA. No biggie. No biggie. All right, so we could try and do Orioles. This would probably be the best way to do Orioles. Sub 300 season for the O's. I'm guessing like Jim Palmer is probably in here. Trying to think of closers for the O's, like maybe Arthur Rhodes or Alan Mills. Who else have been so? I don't think there's Ben McDonald, Greg Olson, any of them. Any of them gonna be there? I don't know. I don't know. Did Moose might have had a sub 3 ERA? Here, trying to think if we could fit anybody with the that pitched for Atlanta that also pitched for Baltimore that could go there, and I don't. I'm not sure. Not sure. This is a tough one. Maybe I didn't. Maybe the tic-tac-toe is not such a great idea. Unless you just go right down the chute here. Like here, if we go... We could go... Oh, we can go... You know who we can go. I think, right? Or am I thinking of Alejandro Pena? No, Juan Berenguer can go here. Berenguer Boogie, El Gasolino. Don't want to get copyright strike there. Let's see. Twins and the Pirates. Alex Cole. Now, what hat is he going to show up in? The Tribe. All right. Well, there goes our... I thought we had a chance at a tic-tac-toe there. No. All right, so then Twins and Baltimore. Twins and Baltimore. No Brady Anderson. I don't think... Did Jim Thome end up on the O's at some point? For some reason, I think he did, but we're not going to go with Jim Thome. In fact, I want to look it up. I'm not going to use Jim Thome, but didn't he end up on the Orioles like at the end of his career? He did, yeah, for 28 games. And the Dodgers, too. All right, I don't remember that, but we're not going to use him. Let's see here. Who else can we put here? Baltimore and the Twins. Javi Lopez. No, wait, he didn't play for the Twins. Let's see. Miggy didn't play for the Twins. Billy Ripken didn't play for the Twins. Palmeiro. Sam Horn didn't play for the Twins. I don't think any of the McDonald's did. Jeff Reardon doesn't go here. Who else? Twins. Everyday Eddie Guardado, I don't think, played for Baltimore. Could be wrong. Let's see. Jack Morris. Wow, I feel like I'm really dropping frames. I'm going to have to really fix this stuff. No es bueno. Let's see. Who else would go there? All right, well, let's do this one then. Let's go ahead with Toronto. let's name some Blue Jays. So we've got Joe Carter, we've got Derek Bell, we have got Kelly Gruber, Mel Stottlemyre. Stu doesn't fit into any of these. Glenn Allen Hill. I feel like Glenn Allen Hill played for both these teams, but I'm not positive. Devon White. I don't know if I got the mute button there in time. Devon White. Chili Davis, I think, played for them as well. Dave Winfield. Eric Hinsky, Pat Borders, Ernie Witt. Did Ernie Witt play for Atlanta at some point? I want to say he did. That's a possibility. Ernie Witt. Let's see. Sid Bream, Andres Galarraga, Rafael Belliard, Jeff Treadway, Jeff Belauza. Let's see, we got Chef, we got Francoeur. Oh, Jeff Francoeur? Possibly Jeff Francoeur. I'm kind of